So my journey began technically May of 2020. COVID had hit, and unfortunately, my position had been eliminated at my current job, and I talked to my doctor, and since the stress was gone from that position, she thought starting a weight loss journey would be an appropriate time because my mindset was a little better. So I had my first appointment in September of 2020 with the surgical PA, and at that time I didn't know if I wanted medical weight loss or surgical weight loss, so they put me in the surgical program because they said it's easier to switch over. And then I met with her, and she did like a sleep study for me, and then when I met with Dr. Warrington, everything became real. So I brought in a food journal she had asked me to keep. So normally being overweight, people judge you and they're constantly picking apart. And she just looked at the food journal, and we talked about my choices and how, fast food, she broke it down on why it's not healthy instead of just a blanket statement. So that was very helpful. And from there, I met with Jess, who does exercise portion of it. She helped me with that. And I've always been an avid gym goer. And I slipped with COVID because the gym shut down on me. But Jess helped me learn to exercise more at home and gave me exercises to do at home. And from there, I met with Dr. Lichtenstein, the psychologist, to make sure I could handle a surgical procedure of that magnitude. And then I finally met with Dr. Aman, and we talked about my options. I chose to have the sleeve, which they took out about 70% of my stomach, but the real challenge was learning how to eat again. You had to learn the triggers of when your body's full, and mine is actually my nose will run when I'm full. So it's all to prevent you from getting sick, and so it was the biggest challenge I think of it all, was relearning that portion of it. I was concerned about weight regain because that is pretty common, and Dr. Warrington had assured me I wasn't going to lose her and Jess for the support process throughout it. So as I was going through the surgery process, I was still meeting with them and going over goals and nutrition. I don't feel I could have been successful without the full support of the Guthrie team. I know others who have had surgery outside of Guthrie, and they didn't have that support, that follow-up, and it was very difficult for them to keep the weight off. I am currently 249 pounds down, so it's a huge accomplishment. I move easier now. I have a second-story walk-up apartment, and before I did not. If I forgot something, it was like a challenge mentally to have to go back up and get it because it hurt to walk. And now it's just I run up and down the steps, and when I have guests over, they're so steep, they hate the steps, and to me it's just nothing anymore. I can play with my nephews and my nieces again. Just day-to-day life is just so much easier. It's changed my life where you're out and you're more confident. I have, my boyfriend's always telling me to walk straighter. He's like, hold your shoulders back, you deserve it. You've gotten that far, walk with confidence. And because before you're kind of in on yourself and you're looking down, and I just feel more alive now when I'm out and moving around. I owe them my life, actually. So they've helped me so much. They gave me my life back, so I can experience life differently, and it's so helpful.